Hi everybody, it's Stacy, your chocolate adventure mentor. Welcome back to my channel. I have been on a quest all year to taste 58 chocolates by this coming Thanksgiving. And while I have not been wonderful about making videos, I have been eating chocolate every single day. Well, almost every day. Anyway, I do love my craft chocolate, and I do love to taste them, and I love the adventure of telling other people, teaching them how to taste chocolate using all all 10 senses, all 5 senses. Anyway, last weekend I did do a beer and chocolate pairing adventure, and they got this handy little tasting mat. And see, there's 2 sides so that you could do multiple beers or a single. Oftentimes I usually go with 1 beverage and multiple chocolates just because of the time constraint of a chocolate pairing event. It was a lot of fun. People were chocolate or beer snobs, and I knew my chocolate, so we paired well together. And I thought I would show you the chocolates that we use because I also got to taste them. I like to mix it up and change different chocolates that I offer each pairing. With beer, you do want to try and have a range, like they say, dark to light, and the same thing with the chocolates. It all depends on what you like. The reactions of the people in the group, some of them found their wow, that 1 + 1 = 3. And some of them just said, or they found a couple of pairings that were really, really fun for them. So anyway, the chocolates that we used, one of them was actually from the chocolate boutique in town, and they gave me chocolate covered almonds that were, one was a milk chocolate covered almond and the other was a dark chocolate. I don't know the origin, I don't know any of that, I just know it was handmade. And people really like the nuttiness paired with the darker beers. So there's that. Let's see, let's just start with this one. Okay, I chose this chocolate because it was a beer, so why not beer with beer, right? Beer chocolate. It is, as you can see, the package has already been opened. We already ate the entire thing. I didn't get to save any because it was a favorite, and it was delicious. It's from Chocolate Conspiracy, and it's a Utah-based chocolate company, small family-owned place. Made with, I'm probably mispronouncing this, Uinta, U-I-N-T-A, Uinta Baba Black Lager. And it is vegan. It says it's soy-free, dairy-free, GMO-free, Utah wildflower honey, no artificial ingredients, no preservatives, no refined sugar, and it's fair trade cacao. So, 75%, and I do remember, because there was no real cane sugar to offset it, it's made with the honey, or no refined sugars. I thought I said it was vegan. Raw organic cacao beans, cacao butter, raw honey, and lager. Yep, no sugar. No refined sugar in it. Anyway, it really, the taste of the heavier beer and the lager and the chocolate really came through. It was a little bit on the bitter side, but I like that. And it paired well from what I heard, because I can't really drink, I can't have gluten. So people were saying it paired really well with it. So what they described the flavor: we love beer almost as much as we love chocolate. Infusing cacao nibs with an organic block lager creates flavors of coffee, fruit, and subtle smoke, achieving a fabulous culinary combination. So yes, I could taste the smokiness that was definitely in there. It was definitely a deep, rich flavor. If you are a beer drinker, I would highly recommend this one. The next chocolate I chose was, there we go, make sure you can see it. Look how shiny the package is. There we go, Letterpress. The packaging is really pretty. It's, the letters are shiny gold. I think my lighting is not great for this, but there we go. Reflect, all the shiny. I do like this. I do often like chocolates that come from Letterpress, and I picked this one because it comes from a single estate in Jamaica, the Bachelor's Hall, and it's 70% dark. This does have sugar in it, which is fine. I mean, I like it. And so we're gonna actually open it up and get you a taste today. Aren't you excited? Letterpress is out of Los Angeles. Now, one of the other, I mean, it's nice cardboard. It is glittery, it's very pretty. They have a good story about the Jamaican chocolate on the back. It comes in a clear package, so don't go smelling your chocolate through the plastic. You gotta wait until you take it out. Shake, shake, shake. And this is the other thing I like. They made it look like a stamp. It's such pretty art. Now, oh, yum. Now listen for the snap. Good snap to it. Has a nice sheen. It had the pretty thing. And when you first crack it, that's a really great time to use the taste buds and the flavors in your nose, the aromas. Okay, now see, we've taken a little bit, and you remember what I tell you about how to taste? You crunch it a little bit, and that helps spread it, not chomp, 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 but a slight cracking so that it can more easily melt on your tongue. And it's those first and secondary flavors that you get as it melts that you really want to pay attention to. I like the soft texture once it's melted. I'm not a professional taster. The more I learn about tasting chocolate or becoming a taster, the more I know I would have to spend months and months doing it because I can't really always identify the differences. So I'm cheating and I'm looking at what this says. It says tasting notes: starfruit, mocha, and spice. So it's the mocha I'm definitely tasting. I like Jamaican chocolate, and it doesn't hurt that I'm writing about Jamaica in my Pirates and Chocolate book, so that always helps. The next one up for the tasting that we did is one from Spain. It's a chocolate bar company called Cacao Sampaka out of Barcelona. And it's a dark chocolate with Flor de Sal de Ibiza, so Ibiza Salt. Now that salt is another one of the ones that they say to have with beer. I personally like really, well salted chocolate with my tequilas. But for one of the people in the class, one of the students, he loved having the salt with his beer. So that was his wow factor. All right. Oh, and I only had half a bar, so you can't see the whole pattern. But look how deep. It's a pretty thick bar, but all the ridges. It's a pretty deep design. Whereas the other one was a surface print of. All right. See the difference? That's the surface. And how deep that is. And the sheen means it's highly tempered. Now I took a crack off, but I'm gonna make this even smaller for this. And let me see, it's made in Barcelona. Dark chocolate bar with Ibiza Sea Salt flakes, cocoa, sugar, cocoa butter, flour, salt of Ibiza, and natural vanilla flavor. Salt is coming through. That's one thing I've been learning about salt, is it also has different flavor wheels. Not just the iodized salt we get in the Morton's packaging that you grew up with. I grew up with. It doesn't say where the cacao is from. That's okay. It is still a craft bar, still a small family-owned company, because where I bought this chocolate bar in town, they made sure that the chocolate they were carrying was from not mass producers. Highly recommend this one for anything that you want to pair with that needs salt, but even on its own, that salt is really lingering. Like that. All right, so then the surprise chocolate, the bonus round. Another thing that they say to pair with chocolate is a spicy chocolate. So I chose this one. I think this was a little much for most people, especially after having already had 4 other chocolates. Probably was a little bit much in the bonus round, but and the chocolate is pretty intense, and not, you know, one person said they really liked it on its own, but not paired with the beer. So we're gonna just take this as it is. This is handmade in San Francisco. It is l'Almorette, my French accent. 72% cacao, chocolate, noir, Cayenne chili. Now look at how pretty the package is designed. Nice art. I always enjoy the art. It has cayenne chili pepper and cinnamon. And cinnamon is a pretty decent spice on its own. It comes in a shiny pink package. Again, don't go smell in the metal or plastic, but it does preserve it really well. And see how big the chunks are? All right, it's a nice thick bar, but these are pretty big squares. So, ready? Snap. Snap again. And I'm gonna, uh-oh. Can I snap it? I don't think I do. This is pretty thick in the middle. This is not Hershey's, thank God. All right, so I'm gonna just take a bite off of a corner. Oh, and there, they have the logo on it. I think I got my thumbprint all over it. So you're gonna have to just look for it yourself. There we go, can we see? Anyway. It has, remember I said this other one had a soft feel? This one has a harder feel to it. And the temper is between the others. The smoothness, the shininess. Sorry. And the cayenne kicks in. So you don't taste the cayenne immediately. And the cinnamon is almost like a third flavor that comes in, you know, as you move your tongue around your mouth, it comes in later. But that cinnamon is like, I mean, cayenne's really kind of kicking me in the back of the throat. Yeah, what would this go? I don't know. It would probably go really well with like a Mexican meal, you know? A good dessert after a spicy meal. Have a little more spice, but with chocolate added. I, of course, would say tequila. And I don't know my beers well enough. Well, I used to drink Corona. That'd be a really lightness to counter the heaviness. Adventure on your own. I don't know, but it tastes good. And if you're in the mood for a little kick in your chocolate, I would go with that. So that's it. That's it for today. We have the 4 different chocolates that I tasted, plus the boutique one that I don't have here, but you can always go and find a craft chocolate store that has chocolate covered almonds. Taste it yourself. And I recommend it. Love you. Bye.